and I usually try to get there kind of early so I can kind of flip through the script or whatever, figure out where my character is. But anyways, I was running late this day. I didn't eat breakfast, and so when I was in the booth, my stomach was like, it was wanting to growl, you know, and so I'd drink some water really fast to shut it up, you know, and it works. If you know, like I imagine the growling monster is I'm gonna get you, Johnny, growl, and then I just pour water on him, and he's like, ooh, you know. And so it was working for a while, you know, and then and I'm in there working, and at one moment when it's very silent and I don't feel like my stomach wanting to growl, it does. And instead of making like a regular like noise, right, where I can explain it away as like, how embarrassing, a growl, it went. So I was like, oh my gosh, it sounded like I farted. Like I was trying to get one clean through the cheeks, but my butt was like, no. It made it go, you know? And so I was like, oh boy. And I could feel them looking at me through the window. And I look over and Mary Elizabeth there is like, and I was like, I didn't fart in here. It was my stomach. And you're all, come in, look, you smell it. It smells normal in here. They didn't believe me. They thought I farted in the booth. But it was really my stomach.
Everybody just likes to prank me at Funimation. So I think probably the most awkward, and again, it wasn't funny at the time to me, because it actually made me question a lot about myself. But Brina Palenti's brother Gino has a giant mannequin named Manny. And he's dressed up like Hannibal Lecter with this mask and he's all bloody. And they put him in the back of the booth, like the back corner. So when I turned on the lights, I would just see like this really scary looking man in the, like behind me. But I was the first one in the studio, so I turned the lights on, opened the door slightly, and my back was always to Manny. And then I sat in front of the booth. The engineer walked in. He's this like giant man, Justin Houston. He like went like this when he walked in. I said, "You okay?" He goes, "Yes, I chills." Okay. And then Chris Kaysen walked in, and I was like, "Okay, so the director's here." So I opened the door to go in. Still, my back is to the mannequin. And he's like, "Baby, share me, something's behind you." And I turned around and I was like, "Hi, I love you." And I went to hug it. And so then I was like really bothered. All the directors came in and everybody was in on it. And they had plotted for a week who they thought was going to have the best reaction and freak out. And everybody unanimously thought me. So then they were mad at me because I let them down because I went to hug the mannequin and said I loved it. So I thought that's really not a good response. If something terrifies me, that I go to it. And I say I love it, like that makes it better. Like I just started seeing like there's a murderer and I'm like, and I like hug the knife and I die. So I was really bothered by that.
Although I think the killer would be like,
what? Yeah.
I'm not gonna kill anybody.
Yeah. Apparently that's what I've always done. My grandmother was telling me because I went home and
Your grandmother was trying to kill you?
No.
Grandma!
I mean,
She's
every
like,
day.
all right, you can do it.
But we were like, I was a baby and she put like this horrible wolf mask on at Halloween while in like the store. I don't know if she was trying to be funny. And I started crying because it scared me. And I said, I love you. Do you want a hug? And so they were like, oh, we thought it was so cute. I was like, no, you should have like corrected that behavior. That's not good.
I don't love the scary thing.
Yeah. So that was a weird situation.
That is weird. Yes.